I hate big 18650 headlamps, but this one has a few features that I really do like, and I know there's people out there that do use the larger flashlights. They want longer run times, and they maybe want to reach out a little bit further hands-free, and that's exactly what the TH10 from ThruNite is going to do for you. ThruNite TH10 V2 is what we're looking at. Smooth reflector, 2100 lumens, shoots out to 307 meters, so it is a thrower. It's got the XHP 35 high LED to it. Very similar knurling to the, what is this, the TC15 that we just previously looked at. So very similar bodies below there up until you get to the head. And of course, you know, you got the side mode button here, no tail clicky on the TC15. Great little light from ThruNite, but I actually like this one better, and I would probably carry this one over the TC15 as a EDC flashlight. I've really never carried an 18650 as an EDC flashlight, but being right angle, they are able to get it a little bit smaller. And you also have this pocket clip, and the cool thing about the pocket clip is that you can put it in this configuration, and then you could wear it on a pack. So you can just strap it on your pack strap, and you're going to get the light output in front of you there. Or you could flip it around and you'd get, you know, pocket carry to about that depth there. So a pretty deep pocket carry there. Or slipping it down into the sleeve of a pack, for example. So I really like that. USB rechargeable, and then of course, you know, high quality ThruNite. You've got the IPX8 waterproof rating, drop resistant, and the power button here is on the top, which is another nice feature. The Rofus that I really like. The only, you know, thing that I sort of don't like is when you have the strap, when you have it on the headlamp strap. The Rofus buttons are like up here, so like if it's not tilted down in front of you, it's hard to it's sometimes hard to find that power button, and not the case when you have it on the side there. So I do like the fact that it's on the side there. This of course is the head strap here. Since it is a heavier you know, 18650 headlamp, you've got the center band in the middle there. And you know, I really have shied away from reviewing or even using these heavier 18650 headlamps. I can get by with the smaller, you know, AA, AAA, RCR or CR123 batteries. I use those. But if you wanted something that had maybe a little bit more runtime, you know, or you were going to use it for, you know, a longer period of time in one setting, as opposed to like camping, for example, where you're kind of just turning it on and off whenever you need it. If you were using it as a job or something, or maybe search and rescue or something, you know, it'd be nice to have that further beam, which this is going to provide, and it's also going to give you that longer runtime. So there's certainly definitely applications that this light will provide, being that it's 18650. It does come with the IMR battery from ThruNite. So back to this mode button here, it does light up when you turn the light on. It does give you a charge status, so when it's blue, you are anywhere from 21 to 100% charged. When it turns red, you are 11% to 20% charged, and then when it blinks red, you are less than 10%, and that's when you would want to hook it up to charge. And when you're charging it, it'll be red, and then it'll turn blue when it's fully charged. So when the light's on, you do get that indicator, which is really nice. So just like other ThruNite flashlights, very simple operation. You've got the one click on and off. It's got memory. It's going to go back to the memory you last had it on, except for SOS mode and Firefly mode. So it'll go through the four standard, it'll turn back on to the four standard modes. So very simple to operate. Once it's on, you hold it down. We're in low now, then you go to medium, low, medium, high, and then your SOS, and then back down to your low, and then again turn it off, turn it back on. It's going to have that memory to it. So you know, I'm really digging the ergonomics of this. Just holding a flashlight like this is just something different, but you know, it's kind of cool to hold it like that. And then you get the multi-purpose you know, aspect that you can clip it on a pack, and you can kind of deep pocket carry it too. So I'm actually you know, really digging this light, and I think it's because of just the whole package that you're getting here. You're getting a nice LED, a good amount of throw. I wouldn't use this as a flood. You know, if this had a flood, I think ThruNite's has another headlamp that's 18650 that has flood. I really wouldn't have any use for that. I do like the fact that it has the throw to it. Again, this is going to be a specific application type, type light for me. But going back to those modes, when the light is off, if you hold it down, you're going to get into your firefly mode, and then from any mode, if you double click it, you get into that scorching 2100 lumens. So let me go over some run times for you. We'll start with the firefly mode. It's 1 lumen. That'll run for 40 days. So power outage or something, you're going to have that firefly mode around the house for plenty of time before you have to recharge it. Your low is 37 lumens at 57 hours. Medium low, 138 lumens at 13 hours. Medium, 350 lumens at 4 hours. Your high is 1100 at 90 minutes. Then you've got your turbo, which is 2100 lumens, but it's only going to run at 2100 for 2 minutes, which is better than some other flashlights. Sometimes you get 5 seconds, 10 seconds, even 3 or 4 seconds before it steps back down. So it is nice that you get a full 2 minutes before it steps down, but you're really better off running this on high. You're going to get a full hour and a half out of that high. So whether you're leaving it on that whole hour and a half or you're turning it on and off, that's quite a bit of time that you can use 1100 lumens, which is quite bright. Charging the light is very simple. You've got your dust cover here. You just pop that open, micro USB, you can charge it, and then again, as I mentioned, red when it's charging, blue when it's charged. It does come with the head strap here, and that simply just slides in there, and it allows you to twist this up and down. You do get an extra rubber boot, I guess it's called, and a pocket clip. So it's been a while since I've looked at one of these larger headlamps. That they just haven't been for me in the past, but I can certainly see with this one being able to carry it being right angle rather than having the light in the middle like some of the other larger ones have. The multi-purpose aspect of this light is what really drew me to it, so I'm glad I got my hands on one to review, and I think you guys are going to like it as well. So as I mentioned, in the past, I've stayed away from these larger headlamps. Some of these guys are out there wearing these car lights on the top of their head. I just can't imagine doing so. I'm an ultralight guy when it comes to gear, so it's hard to wrap my head around wearing something like this, but it does have its advantages. It is right angle, so it is comfortable. It doesn't feel too top heavy, and you're gonna get that extended runtime. You're gonna get that distance out of it. Now, I would probably never go for an 18650 headlamp that had flood. A lot of times with your headlamps, I want flood, but in this case, since it does reach out, and if I'm going to use this, it's going to be for a specific application. I was across the street the other night changing SIM cards or changing memory cards in my trail cams, and I used this, and I actually saw a deer, and I was able to kind of shed some light on it. So it is cool to have a higher powered, further reaching headlamp, and this TH10 is going to do that for you. Now I know they have a couple other models that I didn't review. I think those have more flood to them if you want that type of thing, but this is going to have that smooth reflector to it, and it is going to reach out for a headlamp. Then of course it's just cool, just as an everyday light. It's just cool to have a little bit different form factor. If you're used to carrying lights like this and doing the clicky. But I'm really growing to like the ergonomics of holding a flashlight like this. Pulling it out of my pocket and holding it like this. Before, I wouldn't carry an 18650 flashlight as EDC, but something like this, with the pocket clip. And again, on the pocket clip, it's two-way, so you can put it in the configuration that I have it now, and you could wear it on a pack, for light in front of you, hands-free that way if you didn't want to wear the headband and you got a pack on. Or you can flip it around, and you're going to get about up to here as far as deep pocket carry. So for an 18650 light, this would probably be the one that I would carry if I EDC'd an 18650 light. So I really like it. I like the fact that it has just a micro USB, simple charging port there. It's got the status on the light for your charge and for your battery level. So there's really not a whole lot to not like about this. Easy operation. So of course, I'm going to leave a link below to where you guys can pick one of these up. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. And please share this video to any friends or family on your social media. If you haven't already done so, click that red subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of new videos.